Why are you sitting over there? Why did you go? Are you like the new Spencer? Is that did they?
No, I'm the old Rob.
Don't. Like, that's what you're doing. Like,
don't do that. That was. Don't feel bad. No, it isn't bad, sir. It's very good.
Oh God. Oh, okay. All right.
I like it over here.
I don't. Okay. Here. I don't like.
Don't fight me. You're so sweaty. You're all moist. Why are you that moist? You're sitting down.
Because every day is 6th grade for me. That's finally. Now, can I sup at that trough? I don't like that the flight attendant welcomes you to the city that you're arriving in with them. It just seems... It's just a little bit of a needless mindfucky, like, bullying thing. Yeah, I'll call it what it is. Bullying.
Why is it
when the flight attendant goes, welcome to Chicago. And it's like, you just got here too, motherfucker.
Why is that bullying, though? Why is that bullying?
Because the unspoken part of that is, you newbie. You piece of shit that if the plane crashed, would fall for the float cushion thing while I sprung out on a Inspector Gadget parachute.
You might be reading into that a little. Might be reading into that. I think they're just trying to be nice to you.
Welcome to Chicago, they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
also don't like. I guess there's no direct flights from Los Angeles to Milwaukee, but I was
there's
like, it's a real drag.
No.
Like you can't.
For real?
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
But I guess that's. I was thinking about it. It's like, well, okay, so we're flying from LA to Phoenix, and then from Phoenix to Milwaukee, and that might be better, I guess, because like, well, if you're flying from Los Angeles to Milwaukee, like, statistically speaking, like the reason for that is that something's gone wrong.
Yeah. Southwest, yeah. I think Southwest goes direct, is the only direct flight to Milwaukee, but they suck.
Are they the ones that do the comedy?
Yes, they do like the fucking Muppet voices and Donald Duck shit. It's just a piece of shit. It's like a bus with wings. They just like go, hey, get on board. I hope you get a seat. And somebody's sitting on the floor. So there's two people with chickens next to you. It's the worst.
I got on a plane a few days ago. Where was I coming back from? I forget. And I walked up to the gate right at boarding time. I didn't know if I was late or early or whatever. And I said, are you boarding? She said, yeah, priority. Are you priority? I'm like, yeah, I'm first class. I got on. I was the first person on the plane. I didn't know. That was not intentional. I thought maybe I was a couple minutes late. I found a $20 bill on the jet bridge, like a little walkway. And I just went, Ed Doink, and if I can put that in the old pocket.
Okay, all right.
And I get on the plane, and then there's two flight attendants there, and they're like, oh, are we boarding already? I didn't realize we were boarding. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're right this way. Like, where's your seat? I'm like, I'm in 2A. And I sat down, and like, I was the very first person on, so it wasn't like somebody was on that plane and dropped that money. Maybe it was one of the flight attendants. I don't know. So I'm sitting there, and I got the $20 in my pocket, and we get in the air, and the flight attendant comes down through all the people in first class. Hey, did somebody drop $20? Meaning, like, I was like, no. I did not drop $20. I did the opposite of dropping $20.
Well, I did.
But I was like, that meant it was hers, right? That she was trying to lay a little trap there. Like, no, I found $20, and she would go, mine.
What?
I don't know. But like, did somebody else drop $20 too? It was very confusing for me.
She's like, I lost $20. Well, I know if I ask if anyone found it, the answer will be no. But maybe if I say, has anyone lost $20?
Somebody would go, oh, I feel so guilty.
It's like how when you're getting mugged, you're supposed to yell fire instead of.
But then I went and bought my girlfriend cigarettes with it.
$20 cigarettes?
I got her a couple packs.
How long are they?
They're the extra longs. But then we walked out and she goes, you know that that was counterfeit. I'm like, what? She's like, it was printed all wrong, and the borders were all fucked up. It's like, I think I picked up and stole and used counterfeit $20.
I think some major awesome criminal was taking that plane and was dropping counterfeit 20s like a bullet hole in his duffel bag or hers. Was hemorrhaging counterfeit 20s or something.
Yeah.
And that it was that you found one, and then someone else found another one. It was like, is someone dropping 20s all over the place? And there's a guy bleeding out in Coach. Just another martini. No, haven't seen any errant 20s.
Well, because he got shot?
I don't know. I'm not going to make up the whole
to live and die in L.A. kind of thing?
Yeah, to live and die in L.A. Yeah, fine. I'm derivative. All right. But
wow. So defensive.
Yeah. You're not
I just came back from Milwaukee. I have a lot of I got along with my mom for 2 days, so now I'm back here and I'm like, what'd you mean by that? What'd you mean by that? What'd you mean by that? It had to go somewhere.
It is an amazing city because I met the nicest people and people that were there to see my show, but also are fans of Harmontown or Rick and Morty, whatever. There is this awesome openness and sweetness to the Midwest and to Milwaukee in particular, but also a lot of weird, not shame or self-effacing, right?
Yes.
Yes. They diminish themselves in your eyes.
But yes, because the people who draw focus get kicked out of Milwaukee, like me and Schraub. No, it's very similar. I mean, it's geographically and I think genetically and culturally, psychologically and spiritually a very close cousin to Canada. I mean, it's you're right up there. You're a hop, skip, and a jump. You're in a very cold. You're in a climate that's inhospitable. You're in God's crosshairs.
What blows me away is
if you get cocky, then the question becomes, why are you so cocky? Why don't you go somewhere warm? So the answer has to be, don't get cocky. Don't get cocky.
Right.
That has to be the mantra of a more seasonal climate. And Milwaukee's so on the surface of it, there's this wonderful humility and camaraderie, fraternity, or sorority.
You are fucking nailing it tonight.
I'm fucking I'm inclusiving the fuck out of tonight. Tomorrow's headlines are going to be Dan Harmon included everybody.
After the fact.
Yeah. Well, asterisks were flying and all benefited. Women were receiving their alms on the tails of sentences with appendaged addenda. Caps were doffed to the fairer sex at a speed comparable only to the bionic advocate. A lesser-known franchise from the 70s.
The bionic advocate.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him with an understanding that women are human. Take that, corrupt lumberjack. You could have been a woman.
Or lumberjill.
Okay. All right. He plussed it. Wait, no, what is that? Okay. Well, yeah, if you're there for, I mean, it's the surface of that Milwaukee thing. It's really beautiful because
I understand it's a great city. By a great lake.
It's a great place by a great lake.
That's so dumb. It's a great place by a great lake.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what do you want?
All right. I wanted a better motto.
We can't just say we make the beer. Because we largely don't anymore.
They don't make the beer.
Yeah. Anyways, underneath it, because it comes from, I think, self-loathing. So there's benefits to, there's a cushion on top of you when you arrange yourself around a religion of humility. You're who am I to say? Who am I? That's a very Midwestern thing. What do I know? And all this stuff. But that doesn't automatically make you a good person. And it doesn't automatically mean a conversation with you, like everyone walks away not having their soul stolen, because when that's your religion, it's like also like, well, then it's you have to kind of question everything. You have to question all ambition. You have to question. It's like, and there's no such thing as a typical anything. So don't get offended if you're listening in Milwaukee and going, this isn't me. You don't understand anything. I'm just talking about a artificial construct, a median. But that's my kind of feeling about that compass is like, oh yeah, on one hand, like I'm so grateful I grew up somewhere where it's a crime to think that you're all that. Like it's just a straight up fucking social crime that especially back then was like way higher than when we were still just when the definition of feminism was still believing women can do better. It was like we first and foremost were like, don't get cocky. Like
your friend, your old friend, and now my new-ish friend, Dave Friedel, his toes are falling off. Like he's got no toes on one of his feet.
We call him Friedel, and now he has several free toes.